Hi everyone, I know it's been a while since my last video, and as you can tell, I am not sitting in my Tesla Model 3 Performance 2021 because my car is currently dead in service. It's been in service since last week. I also want to say if you hear the vents working very hard, it's because it's super hot in LA and I already closed the middle one. It's just the side ones. So I'm not trying to die here at the supercharger in Malibu with the sun literally above me. I haven't filmed anything in over 3 months, and I already made 2 videos about service centers and all the issues with my 2021 Performance Model 3 and how frustrating and hard it was to fix those issues. And at the end of the second video, I said that the car still has multiple minor issues like rattles and stuff, and I will not be making a follow-up video unless something major comes up. So I feel like a battery needing to be replaced is kind of major. So let's talk about it. Those 3 months, I tried to fix all those rattles multiple times. My car been in service literally back to back. So one of the mornings, I woke up, and I typically almost never open like the app. And I was like, okay, it's like getting hot. Let me just open the app and precondition the interior. So when I get in, it's gonna be cool. I'm opening the app and the car is not responding. Like the car is just blacked out on my app. I was like, that's weird, but it happens like sometimes because sometimes computer, shuts down itself because it's a Tesla. Yeah, your app might not be responsive. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna just go to a car. I'm opening the car and there's like notifications all over the screen. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And that was Thursday last week. First thing I did, I literally looked under the battery to see if there's like any leaks or anything. Maybe like something happens. Maybe somebody like punctured my battery when the car was parked. And there's nothing. So I was like, this is like super weird. I called Tesla roadside assistance and she immediately said, your battery is dead. You gotta bring the car to a service center. I was like, all right, I guess. The car was still drivable. I drove the car to a service center. That was on June 10th. They ran like a remote diagnosis or whatever, and they said that they need a new battery pack, which is going to take about 2 weeks. They recommended me to leave the car. They gave me damn fucking Uber credits. And he said that they will have a loaner probably Saturday. And that's the thing, I had a trip planned to Hawaii and I was leaving literally that night. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna just pick up the loaner on Monday. Right now it's already Friday. I am not expecting the car anytime this week already. At the time that happened, my car had 20,000 miles on it, like literally 20,000 miles. And to have your battery pack being replaced at 20,000 miles, it's like the bar is where? The bar is in hell, bitch. Like, if you watch my previous 2 videos about service centers, you already know how frustrated I am with how they treat the customers and how they do repairs and all that. But basically, in between these battery issues, my car been in service also back to back, like I mentioned before. And I literally have on my drive, I have like a folder with all my service appointments and each time what they put in the notes, whatever, that PDF file that they attached. So in between, my car needed I believe it's a C-pillar, both of them. The cover was replaced. The other cover was like, I don't think it was replaced, but he did something with it, the technician. Also something behind the seat was rattling. My front dash needed to be disassembled 2 or 3 times because the rattles were so bad, and there was some stuff in my vent too. Oh my god, that's like a home, like it's like, to even think about it, it's so triggering, especially right now, because like I don't even have my car. I'm sitting in this busted ass Model S loaner that literally was so dirty upon pickup, but we get into this. Ooh, I'm so heated. Oh my god, y'all. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to like keep it nice as much as possible, but I'm very pissed. Like, I'm beyond pissed about like what's been going on. And yeah, this is the reason why I wasn't filming nothing, because I'm just like, besides all this shit that's been going on and me having to work at the same time, and I mean, oh my god, I'm having to work. I'm not trying to say it in that way, oh my god, I'm having to work, but like to schedule these damn appointments in between your work, it's very hard. Not everyone has the opportunity to just like take days off to go to a service center and like leave the car there for a few days, you know? And I'm not even talking about this time, because my car been in service center for days before too with the dash. The dash doesn't get disassembled in a couple hours, you know? So all those times that my car been in service, like I'm taking like time off work and I cannot work, so I'm losing money because I'm not working. So all of those times I was never given a loaner, even though I kept telling them like I need a loaner. As you can tell, I drive a lot because my car had 20,000 miles and the car is like 6 months old. Okay, besides the dash, the C-pillars, I'm like trying to remember without being like too much into this, because I'm already like my brain trying to forget it unless I look into the documents, which I don't really want to do right now. The front left driver's glass, I believe. There's like this main glass and there's another one, small piece, like the triangle one. So that triangle one had it to be like readjusted, because when I was opening the door, it was literally making like a very loud squeaking sound. So to be clear, they tried to fix the back multiple times. Was not fixed. The dash, they disassembled it multiple times, not fixed. Still happens under whatever conditions. I don't know, when it gets super hot or super cold, it still makes that rattling sound on the left. And I just have to fucking deal with that shit. With the back, they tried to fix multiple times. At the end, turns out it's the C-pillar. I personally insulated it with like some foam or whatever inside. It disappeared. The rattling sound from the back disappeared after I myself insulated the C-pillar, that one, if you look from that side. So it's the right from my side. One of the times when the service guy was trying to do the repairs for the C-pillars, he drove my car to test drive the rattles. When he was test driving my car, keep in mind the 2021 Model 3 has this, how you call them, Uber turbine wheels. He drove them over a curb. He scratched my wheel, and I definitely noticed it when he was there. I just was so frustrated. I didn't even want to talk to him. Like, how, it was a mobile service guy. Like, what, how could I even confront you? I was just, bitch, I was so pissed. The same day I went to the service center from where he came from, which was the Santa Monica service center here in LA. They were like, okay, we don't have a wheel right now, but it's gonna be delivered in like 4 or 5 days. Basically, they ordered the wheel. I was driving with this scratched wheel, and I put like a black nail polish over the scratches so it wasn't like super visible from afar. But like, just, you're trying to get something fixed and they break something else. That was my experience before the battery. Now let's get back to the battery. So you already know, like, I was already so over it. That's why I never filmed any videos, even though like I said, I wouldn't be filming videos if it's not like something major. Even though I feel like changing a hole down a rim, it's kind of major, I still didn't feel like I want to film a video. And now like my battery is dead, so that's like major. And yeah, here we are, updating you on everything that's been going on. I'm probably like missing few things as well, and it's all because I really just don't even want to think about it. But with the battery, I went to the service center. They were like, yeah, you can just leave the car, blah blah. They gave me the Uber credits. They said the loaner gonna be here on Saturday. I said I'm not gonna be in LA on Saturday. I got back on Monday. They texted me the loaner is ready for pickup at 3:30 p.m. I got to a service center. The first loaner that was offered me was a white Model S. This is a black Model S. That Model S had some knobs broken in the steering wheel. I literally took the pictures. I'm probably inserting these pictures right now as I'm talking over it. The knobs were broken, the charge port was broken, the seats were literally nasty, dirty, like with some spills, probably somebody like, oh, I'm not even gonna say. All the seats were dirty, the dash was literally like trashed completely. Some fucking dog hair everywhere. And I was like, I literally went back into that damn fucking service center. Centinela, bitch, if you're watching, I'm talking to you. And the response was, oh, this is not our loaner, this is Enterprise loaners, so we don't really care about like what conditions they're on. Like, I'm like, I fucking guess, the fuck? Like, do I have a choice at this point? Also, the trim, like the chrome trim, some pieces were literally like sticking out, like they were not even glued correctly. That was the white loaner. That evening, I went to a supercharger to charge this damn dirty ass, nasty ass fucking loaner that took me like 10 wipes to even wipe the driver's seat and clean the middle, the fucking compartment. And you can imagine how disgusted I was trying to clean that fucking mess with all the... Anyways, I was trying to charge the damn fucking car. Oh my god. So basically I got a notification on the screen that the charge port is open because the whole thing was just broken. And that notification stayed on the screen. I was like, I am so over it. First thing in the morning, I'm going to that damn fucking Centinela Service Center. And I will at least ask them to fix this charge port because that notification on the screen was so annoying. Like, it would always pop up. Like, it would, I mean, it would not even go away. Not just that it would pop up, it would just not go away. I went to that Centinela Service Center, which was, I believe, Tuesday this week. And I basically showed him all the pictures. I was like, look, I took all these pictures when I was picking up the car. And the other service guy told me, oh, we don't care because it's a Enterprise car. So I really hope somebody from Tesla is watching. I really hope y'all do something about this. The condition that you guys are giving these loaners is so unacceptable. This black car that I got, he said, oh, I vacuum it more. So yeah, of course, like he offered me another loaner. Keep in mind, they always say they don't have loaners. They do fucking have loaners. And he was like, yeah, let's just swap you for another Model S. This is the another Model S. This Model S, the middle was just as dirty, but besides the headlamps barely working, like some of the lamps are now working. The tail light, the left tail light is not working. I'm like, you know, at this point, I'm just like so over all this bullshit and I just want to fucking be done. The charge port is working and that all that matters. Wait, before I forget, I'm already leaving the supercharger. They give this loaners right now from Enterprise and they do not have autopilot. So can you imagine being so used to it, or especially if you have like a FSD or some shit that you paid for and you cannot use that for like whatever weeks that your car is in service. I'm at this supercharger right now, finishing charging. And I'm just ready to go. I hope I post this video sometime tomorrow. But yeah, so the car apparently gonna be in service for 2 weeks. Keep in mind, it's already been 1 week. And I also want to mention that the other thing that's so fucked up to me is that they only ordered the battery on Monday this week, even though I dropped off my car on Thursday last week. Also, I want to say that apparently this build quality issues are so common. Like, I get so many comments from people everywhere, like, oh, my car had the same thing. And I went to Hawaii this weekend, like literally when my car was dead in service. The Model Y that I rented in Hawaii was 2021 Model Y that literally had less than 1,000 miles on it. When I was checking in for that car on Turo, it had panel gaps in the front. The whole interior was misaligned. The whole back seats literally messed up. When I was driving the car, the rattles were so loud in the front, like you could literally just play music and the whole dash would be rattling. I remember my first two videos about my Model 3 2021 was that my steering wheel was misaligned to the left. Well, you guessed it, that Model Y in Hawaii that I rented literally had the steering wheel like misaligned just about the same that my Model 3 was. And I'm like, I was telling the owner, like, not just that, hold on, the back, there was a hole in between two trims. And I was telling the tour host, I was like, look, this car is literally like messed up. I still driven it for the weekend, but just like having so many issues on the new, like he literally got it just recently. On the new 2021 Model Y, not even the 3, Model Y that supposedly have all these advantages over Model 3. It's just so fucked up. Like, I really have no words. At this point, we just gotta wait and see how long it would take for them to get me my Model 3 back. I know I said I did not post anything for the past 3 months. I just want to say thank you for subscribing. My subscribers are probably doubled since my last video. And I'm just like, I'm looking at all your comments, I'm replying to you guys, and thanks for sitting through this probably 20 minutes long video. I'm looking forward to all the Tesla fanboys comments defending them, which is fine. One thing about this channel is that I will really keep it real. Like, if I don't like something about the car, I will let y'all know. If y'all want to have some biased opinion, you can go to any other Tesla channel. If you're a Tesla owner, I really hope you have a better experience than I do. And I will see you in the next one. Hopefully by the time I pick up the car. I'm planning a few more trips. I'm planning a trip to Yosemite. I'm planning a trip to Washington. Hopefully it doesn't have to be done in a fucking loaner, because my trip to Yosemite is planned for next month. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.